Welcome back to the channel, hope you're all keeping well. I've just arrived in South Korea. It is extremely hot, it is extremely humid, but I'm so glad to be here. Now today I'm going to see Tottenham Hotspur train. I'm just at the airport, so just about to get in a taxi, and here we go. It should be a fantastic day. So this is where Tottenham were yesterday. So on this trip to South Korea, I'm actually with Jason, and he's feeling very, very important at the moment because his name's on a piece of paper. Oh dear. So I've just had some noodles and now on the way to the World Cup Stadium in South Korea. Cannot believe I'm here. Very, very exciting. Jace, you excited? Can you believe you're in South Korea?
That's brilliant. Can't wait to get to the stadium.
Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I think Perisic, first of all.
Richarlison?
Yeah, absolutely. And then the usual suspects, Kulusevski, Kane, Sonny, of course. And yeah, looking forward to it.
Exciting. Very exciting. So I'm now a Spurs fan, Jason. We have just come back to our hotel. We have been to the training session this evening. Jason, what did you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a different experience, I have to say. Fantastic crowd, obviously, made up predominantly of the Koreans who've turned out in force.
Yeah.
With the kids and everything, absolutely fantastic. But the training session, my goodness, that was something different tonight.
Brutal.
Yeah. It started off really quite cordial.
Yep.
They, doing the run-of-the-mill stuff, a little bit of running, a little bit of jogging, and then they went into a bit of a, kick your butt session, bibs against non-bibs, all that sort of stuff. We thought, yeah, this is sort of run-of-the-mill stuff. And then it really kicked in.
Heung-min Son dropped to our right-hand side. Yeah. I think a lot of those players probably didn't expect what was coming. They trained this morning. Of course, we're 8 hours ahead of the UK, so they've trained again this evening to come out and show the fans. But I don't think a lot of those players expected that training session, do you?
No, not at all. I mean, it was like a beep test, but for the full length of the pitch.
Yeah.
And it just kept going and going and going. And what surprised me was, people who wouldn't expect to be at the front, like Sanchez and Gill, and I think Papazar, was leading from the front all the way, right from the beginning, right to the end.
Sanchez didn't stop, Brian Hill didn't stop, Sarr didn't stop, as you say. Even Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, they were struggling, which really surprised me.
Harry Kane was right at the back at one stage. You must have an issue. But to see Sonny drop like that, I mean, he was flat on his back.
But it was the way that they dropped, Jace, in the way that, this is going to be it, and then Conte's staff was like, come on, go again. Go again.
He was like a marshal, he was like, right, let's go.
Brutal.
And really screaming it. As a fan, I really didn't expect to see that kind of level of, we're going to display this, to everybody, the audience, because it exposed quite a lot over the period.
But even when they were playing with the ball, Antonio Conte is in the middle of the pitch. He's even getting involved as well, kicking the ball about. When he saw something that he didn't like, he wanted to explain it. He stopped everything, didn't he?
Yeah. I was straight onto people. No holds barred. If someone was doing something wrong, he was straight on him. Whistle blown, have a word, sort yourself out, and on we go again. And yeah, it was great to watch. It really was.
Conte loves the pre-season, and this is probably why, Jace, because the fitness levels are just going to go through the roof, aren't they?
Well, you'd like to think so, if they carry on like that. But they have got a game on Wednesday, we have to remember that. So he doesn't want to wear them out too much. And obviously the Sevilla game on Saturday night. But he's got a strong squad out here, and he will need to use the squad because they're going to be flat out of.
Good to see the new players, though. I particularly enjoyed watching Basuma and Richarlison.
Very skillful, and Richarlison, he's putting the ball away in the training session with ease, where quite a few other people were struggling.
Yeah, they did.
Brian Hill missed, some absolute sitters. But Richarlison, welcome to Tottenham Hotspur. If this is going to continue, then hopefully he's going to get him into shape, ready for the first game of Southampton, and we'll see the results.
I tell you what, Jace, I felt excited before I come on this trip, but after seeing that training session tonight, I am feeling even more excited. Do you share that excitement?
Of course, but you've noticed the sea change. You've been on these tours before, and normally it's just an exhibition, right?
Yeah.
Normally, this is the squad.
A few years ago, before COVID, obviously, Pochettino out in the likes of America. Jesus used to do a lot of the training sessions, and it would be just so the players could train in front of the fans. Of course, they trained hard, but it was nowhere near anything like this.
I think we're all a little bit in shock, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
and
I like it.
Well, if he's setting the precedent, isn't he? Yeah. If you want to be in the squad, you've got to be fit.
Yeah.
And certainly they're going to have to be that. Yeah, definitely.
But lastly, what I saw tonight, Davinson Sanchez, even with the ball, without the ball, I thought it was great. Dyer looks like a real leader, and these are players that have been heavily criticised by a lot of Spurs fans in recent years. This is the Antonio Conte effect, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've noticed a huge sea change over the last few months, certainly pushing towards the top four, towards the end of the season. But Dyer looks absolutely ripped. He's not really had much downtime. He's clearly been to the gym. Yeah. And he was there to the end as part of the lead pack, which is good to see. Basuma, full of skill. He's going to excite people when he's on the ball. And as you say, Sanchez, someone that's been heavily criticised, to be leading for the front to show Conte and his staff that he means business and he wants to be part of the group. You know, it's great to see. And we'll see how the rest sort of catch up over the coming days.
Well, Jace, exciting times ahead, and we've got another great day tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everyone. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow for another great day in South Korea. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.